And the man accused of killing a New Mexico nun in her convent faces a hearing on his future. Good evening. Rogelio Carroll's competence to stand trial was the focus of that hearing in Albuquerque federal court today.
Carroll allegedly killed Sister Marguerite Bartz when she confronted him after he broke into her convent near Gallup last Halloween night. News 13's Ian Schwartz sat in on those proceedings. He's live downtown.
Carroll, who is now 19, has spent most of the last 11 months in a 6 by 8 feet cell. Now, that is except when he flew to Massachusetts to have a psychological examination. Today, a judge heard from those doctors. It's been nearly a year since the FBI says Rogelio Carroll bludgeoned Sister Marguerite Bartz with a flashlight after she caught him robbing her convent home in Navajo, New Mexico. Agents say Carroll was ransacking her home late at night last Halloween, looking for cash to buy drugs and booze, when she confronted him and was beaten to death. In federal court today, 2 psychologists testified during a competency hearing that Carroll may be mildly retarded, with one saying he is not competent to stand trial. The other doctor says more testing is needed. After evaluating the teen for several months, prison doctors say Carroll can barely read and write and doesn't know the difference between right and wrong a lot of the time. Carroll told doctors at first he didn't know what he was charged with, but later says he was jailed for, quote, killing. Doctors testified that Carroll said before he was arrested, he would drink heavily and do drugs in Navajo. In court, one doctor suggested Carroll's drug abuse may have caused brain damage. Carroll also told psychologists he hallucinates sometimes, but they say he wasn't consistent in describing the hallucinations and may be exaggerating. It'll be up to the judge to decide if Carroll will face a jury for the death of 64-year-old Sister Bartz. Now, no word yet on the judge's decision for Carroll's competency. If he ever does go to trial, it will not be a death penalty case because the alleged crimes were committed on the Navajo reservation.
Okay, Ian, Carroll's lawyer also asked to get him out of solitary confinement, but U.S. Marshals say because of who he allegedly killed, Carroll might be attacked by other inmates if he's put into the general population.